Hey guys, Swoley here. Thanks for jumping in with me for the first part of our series that we're doing on Animal Crossing New Horizons. We're going to be doing a gameplay series. Each episode is going to be about 1 hour long. You'll be able to follow most of my progress in the game throughout the day, although we will be playing on stream if you want to keep up with it in real time. You can visit us at twitch.tv/Swoley. The link will be below in the description. So we have just started the game today, and we're really excited to kind of dive into our neighbors and our community and all the different tasks that Tom has for us, and just get to know the island, get to know the game, discover some more creatures, and really figure out what this game has to offer us. So we're gonna be I guess heading down to the beach right here, seeing what's on the beach. Looks like there's a bottle on the beach. We just found a, let's see, my pockets are full already. Should I swap it with something? I think we're gonna swap this out because we already have the bitterling in the museum. So let's swap out the bitterling. We'll release it right now, throw it back into the water so we can, catch it again later. Be a responsible fisherman if you might. And let's check out what this bottle is. So message bottle, if we open it, it says, to someone on an island there. Sometimes good ideas come from unexpected places. I come up with a new way of crafting a mirror that I hope works just as well for you. Whoever and wherever you are, we can all use some quiet reflection. Best wishes, Vesta. So it looks like this is a do-it-yourself recipe that came from a message in a bottle. And there you have it in our inventory, wooden full-length mirror. If we click on it, we can learn the item. Sweet, I learned a DIY recipe for a wooden full-length mirror. And there we go. If we check our Nook phone, go to our DIY recipes, head over to houseware, we can see that we have a wooden full-length mirror in there, which requires 5 wood and 1 iron nugget. Unfortunately, we can't build that right now because we just started the game, so we don't have all of that available to us. I think one of the most important things that we can do right now is head over to Tom, who's going to be in this encampment in the green tent. Talk to him, and we're gonna trade all of our critters and all of our fish in to get whatever rewards he has for us. This is, what would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. I found a creature is what we're going to select. He said, let's take a look. What do we have? So I think we're going to give him our moth first. I'm gonna hand it over to him. It says, well, you found another moth. I see. I guess we already gave him one. It said, I'm still in possession of the last one that you found. So I'll give you this one back. Please feel free to keep it or sell it. So we can actually go and sell this one to Timmy or Tommy, who's standing right next to him. But let's try to trade something else to him now. I found a creature. Let's try to trade a tarantula to him because I know that we have not traded Tom a tarantula yet. So we'll give him the tarantula, hand it over. Oh, what a catch. I do believe this is a tarantula. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along to my museum curating friend as well? Okay. Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your tarantula. So he has pretty much the same voice line for every single time we trade him something. Tom says, hold the phone, someone's calling. So he's gonna check his Nook phone for us. Tom says, Blathers, is that you? What splendid timing. Yes, do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it has come to fruition. I'm currently stationed on an island that we have decided to call Keck W. The local fauna are as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. But I have received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. What? Seriously? Well, that is very exciting. Oh, but you'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend Blathers, the one who curates the museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. Ah, but I could use your help, Swoley. Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to help find a spot for Blathers? We'll need a good-sized space to really build out a world-class museum, so do keep that in mind. This is exciting. It's all coming together. Alright, so it looks like Blathers is going to be the next member of our community and our neighborhood, or of our little island, I should say. And we're going to have to go and find a space somewhere for Blathers. So let's see if it puts something in our inventory for Blathers. It looks like it has put a tent marker there. So we can go and find a nice location, possibly for a museum for Blathers. Now the issue with building a museum for Blathers is finding a space that the museum is going to fit, where we don't have to knock down too many trees or anything like that. Our island seems to be very abundant in trees, and it's very difficult to find a location for us, but for the sake of the video, I believe we'll just make the museum somewhere up in the top left corner of what we currently have available. Now that looks like it's a bit larger of a space, and we may have to find somewhere else to put it. Maybe if we head south a little bit, we can find a space. Looks like there's a big open space right here. So we're going to go ahead and put Blathers' tent marker right here. We'll see if it fits, and it doesn't look like we're actually going to have to knock down any trees to put it. Let's imagine it just to make sure we don't have to knock anything down. So it looks like we do have to knock down the tree on the left, but because it's just one tree, I think that we'll still be able to put the museum right here. So we're going to go ahead, set up the museum. It says Nook Inc. Blathers can set up his place now, and it just knocked down this one tree right here. In hindsight, we probably could have put it a little bit more to the left, but I think we're going to be okay. So we'll head back. I want to keep on trading, and I want to keep on clearing my inventory out, just to make things a little bit more manageable in case we come into a lot more materials or critters that we want to catch. We don't want to have to release any more bitterlings or anything that could get us money. So Tom says, I take it you found a suitable spot for Blathers to set up. I told him I did. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'll let Blathers know that he can move in as soon as he wants. By the way, Swoley, you're saving up Nook miles, right? There's no rush to pay me back, of course. I'm just excited to see the program in action. I've got a few tips for racking up the old Nook miles, so don't hesitate to ask if you need a little advice. So let's talk to little Timmy. Says, how can I help you? We want to sell. Of course, what exactly are you offering? So we have that extra moth that we want to sell. So we'll sell him our moth, confirm, and he is offering us 130 bells for one moth. Now we have no use for the moth right now, so we're actually going to sell him, and then we'll be on our way. This lets us talk to Tom again. He's going to say, I'm all ears, and what do we have? Now, it won't let us give anything else to the museum. It looks like we may have to wait for Blathers to get here. So we're going to tell him that we're good because there's a lot of things that we still have to do on the island. Now, because it's a new day, we also want to go ahead and talk to all of our neighbors, make sure that everybody is spoken to. So we'll talk to Tommy out here. Says, it's good to see you. How are you enjoying island life? Has anyone talked to you about the bulletin board near the resident services? The bulletin board is where we'll share information with the residents of the island, of course. But we'd also love to see visitors. Or I'm sorry, we'd also love it if visitors would leave a little note, you know, promote friendly communication. It's easy to leave a handwritten note, so I hope you give it a try sometime. So it looks like people might be able to visit your island and write a note on the board and, you know, say something nice to you or just leave you a message in case you're not there. So we'll walk around. We have Sprocket over here doing some fishing. Check me out. I'm gonna catch the biggest, baddest fish on the island. Alright, sounds good. You enjoy that, Sprocket. I'm going to collect some more things, such as weeds, and then Renee is walking over here, so we'll talk to her as well. Oh hey, what brings you here? Let's talk. Whoa, sweet umbrella. Wait, did you make it with the DIY recipe I gave you? Great job. Way to knock it out of the park. Do you like it? You're using it, so I guess so. Plus, having some portable shades gotta be nice. So we talked to both of them. They didn't give us any new tests or anything like that. But it does look like we have a message in our mailbox as the mail is up. So let's see if we can check it. Oh, it looks like we got a message from Mom. It says, Dear Swoley, how is your new life treating you? Are you eating well, brushing your teeth, washing behind your ears? Oh dear, I'm all worked up. Here's a little something to help out. Eat it or plant it, but think of me, Mom. So we can place this in our pocket and let's see what she gave us. If we head back out, we can look. And it looks like there's a present here. We'll open it up. And she gave us some cherries. Now that's good for us because cherries are not grown on this island. We only have pear trees. The fact that she said that we can plant the cherries means we might be able to grow some cherry trees on our island and get some variety of fruit. We also got a message from Nintendo. It says, thank you for downloading the update. We'd like to give you a present to show our appreciation. Please keep an eye out for future updates as well. So we'll place this in our pocket and check the other message from Nintendo. It says, congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy. We'll place that in our pocket as well. Now we can go back to our inventory. Looks like we're full on our inventory right now, which is not good for us for opening the presents. We'll open it up still. It's a simple DIY workbench, which is very nice because this means we can put this anywhere on our island once we make it. And then we don't always have to go back to Tom just to craft. The other present from Nintendo, it's a Nintendo Switch. So it looks like it's more of a decoration item, but we can go into our tent and maybe we want to throw our Nintendo Switch in there. Keep in mind that we can always pick up the Nintendo Switch later and replace it, so getting it out of our inventory and placing it somewhere right now is a really good way to just get it out of our inventory. So we throw it down, we have the Nintendo Switch in the corner. It's not a great spot, so we're actually gonna pick it up. We'll move it a little bit further back. Oh, no room to put anything here. All right, so maybe if we try to put it right here, we'll be a little more successful. There we go. So we can do the same thing with our radio. If we want to put our radio a little bit further back, we can throw our portable radio right there. And now we have some walking room within our tent. So let's head back outside and see if there's anything else to do in the town. Now I see that the museum is still being built over on the left as there's a silhouette of a square, but nothing actually set up for an encampment. Maybe we can go inside of somebody else's tent. It looks like no one's here, so it's not going to let us into Renee's tent. I guess we'll go ahead, pick up some branches, and check out what we have to do for some of our mileage points. So let's bring that up. Let's look at our Nook miles. It looks like we have something to claim. It says, have a nice DIY. We can get some miles for that. Nook Inc. will reward Nook miles for the number of DIY recipes you've collected. Think about that. You're earning for learning. So there we go. We've learned 12 things, and this gives us 300 Nook miles. That brings our total to 2,800 already. And if we look, it doesn't look like there's anything else for us to collect right now, but there are a ton of tasks that we can complete. So let's pick one that we can maybe work on together. We'll check out angling for perfection. Learning how to fish is an essential skill for living on a remote island. Nook Inc. encourages all island residents who are aiming to become fishing masters, and we've caught 7 out of 10 of the fish on the island already. I'm sorry, we've caught 7 fish total already. So I believe if we can catch 3 more fish, we might be able to actually complete this challenge relatively quickly. So let's see, we'll throw this right here, see if we can't catch this fish. We'll nibble. And this is going to be a catch inevitably. And it looks like we brought a, we caught a cruising carp. It says my skills are sharp. We'll continue running around, see if we can find any other shadows as we need 2 more fish. We'll throw this one really far, we'll see if we can get it. And we did, the fish turned over to us. And he got away from us this time, unfortunately. Oh, I see a butterfly hanging out here. We might be able to sneak up on it and grab it real quick. Wait a second. Oh, we missed it. It got away from us, unfortunately. Alright, we'll keep running around. Let's see if we can find another shadow real quick. I see one very far over here. Bad cast. Bad cast. We'll try again. We landed right next to the fish. We just need him to turn the right direction. Maybe if we wait a second, he'll turn around for us. Yeah, I don't think this fish wants to get caught. Oh, here we go. He's heading over. Ah, and unfortunately we weren't able to catch that one either. And that fish just swam away. But we did find a seashell on the ground. And another. Here's a tiny, oh, and this tiny little fish did not like our sprinting. Maybe the sprinting is what is causing the fish to go away. Let's try walking up to one of these. It looks like that went pretty well. Now let's try casting our rod. We'll throw it right in front of the fish. He should see it. And this is going to be a catch. It looks like we didn't actually get a fish. We caught a stone. Which is good because that will stack with the other stone we have in our inventory right now. And now we only need to catch... actually, let's check. Let's see if that counted. So it looks like catching the stone did not count towards our total fish count because it wasn't a fish. So we're going to need to find some more. Here's one right here. We're a little off with that one, so we'll try again. Oh, he saw that one from pretty far away, I think. Sorry for my cats knocking things over. Oh, there we go. And it looks like we caught another bitterling. This is our 3rd bitterling that we caught, but... oh, it disappeared. Oh no, I guess that's it for the flimsy fishing rod. So I guess your fishing rod can deteriorate after a while. We do have a notification popping up on the top left of our screen. It looks like we have some things in our Critterpedia that we can look at. The cruising carp is a new one. The current active hours for them, if you click on it, will tell you that it's between 12 and 6, which means it's around 3 o'clock they'll show up, and then it primarily shows up in March. We'll see if we have any other fish on here. We do. We have the yellow perch with the same exact hours and the same month. And that's it for our Critterpedia. Check our DIY recipes. We have our simple DIY workbench that is already made. I'm sorry, that is already in our inventory. And it looks like trashed tools has just been completed. So this is a completion for the Nook Miles that using a tool until it breaks is proof of your hard work. In praise of your good deeds, you're getting Nook Miles based on how many tools you've broken. So it gives us a reward, although we're going to have to buy or create, I should say, a new fishing rod. It does give us some miles. 300 miles. This will bring our total to 3,100. And it unlocked Rascally Clown for us. All right, so if we go back into the game now, check out what's going on in the town. Maybe we can try to, actually, we're going to have to pick up a few more things. We have 9 branches, which means we might be able to build our next flimsy rod already. So we head over to the tent with Tom Nook in it and the workbench. Hop on in there. And approach the workbench. Should I craft something using Tom Nook's workbench? Sure, let's craft. Now again, we're going to have to make a tool. We'll make the flimsy fishing rod, craft it. Let's do it. And there we go, I made a flimsy fishing rod. Let's see if there's anything else that we can make while we're already here. It looks like the only thing craftable would be a campfire, so we have to go and collect some more materials. I think now might be a good time just to plant our cherry tree and see if we can get some cherries right next to our house growing. So we'll head over to our house. Look at our cherries. It doesn't look like we can plant them yet. If we drop the item, it'll just drop for us. So let's see if there's anything else that we can do. Now, I'm not sure exactly what we're supposed to do yet with all of the seashells that we're collecting, but let's see if we can figure that out soon. So let's take out our fishing rod. I see the shadow of a fish over here. We'll throw it in front of him real quick, see if he'll bite it. Four nibbles, and we get the 5th one. Hopefully this is a big guy. But it looks like it's another loach. We've already caught one, so we can go ahead and sell this. Unfortunately, it looks like our inventory might be full already. Is there anything that we want to drop? I think we can just drop our other loach already. We'll release it back into the water, grab this one, make sure that it goes towards our progression, and we're going to head back over to find another fish. Actually, we'll head over to Tom real quick again, take anything that we don't need, sell it to Timmy or Tommy. So, welcome Swoley, how can I help you today? I want to sell. And what exactly are we offering? Well, I think that we may be able to offer him this loach that we just caught. And we'll offer it over. He wants to give us 400 bells for it. Now I'm hoping that we already gave this to the museum, but we're gonna sell it anyway just because. Now I don't know what this is, this little machine right here. How could I forget? A brief explanation. This is our Nook stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you can use 2 services. The first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items that can be hard to find on an island. And the second is the ABD, the automatic bell dispenser for the Bank of Nook. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook miles for various things. Please take advantage of these wonderful services, quite beneficial indeed. So once per day, accessing the Nook Stop will award you with bonus daily miles. So day 1, we get 50 bonus miles from it, brings our total to 3150. So the first thing we'll do is check out the Nook Shopping. It looks like the Nintendo Switch was worth a lot of money. I'm not sure if there's anything you can do with the Nintendo Switch, but you have the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch there. We have a telescope, a denim cap. It looks like there's a bunch of different clothing, the KK Ragtime song, some sweatpants, a 1-ball tee, a 4-ball tee, sporty shades, and then we'll come back again later. So let's check out what the ABD is. Please make a selection from the menu below. See, we can have a loan balance and a savings balance. So if we wanted to deposit some of our bells, let's say we want to put 130 to bring us to, that's 1 bell. Let's say we wanted to deposit 129 to bring us to an even 1,000. We can go ahead and do that. Puts 130 bells in there. And that's about it. We can sign off now. Keep our bells in there and we're good. So let's see if there's anything that we can craft now. We want to be able to craft an axe. It looks like it is craftable already. 5 tree branches and 1 stone. We can craft it. Let's do it. We'll hammer it out. And we're going to give us something else, another tool that we can use in the axe. Now, I haven't done anything with the axe yet, but let's go test it out on a tree. All right, let's head over to this tree right here. Pull out our axe and see if we can chop down some wood from this tree. It looks like we can hit it 3 times and not chop the tree completely down. We'll pick up some of the wood. The wood will go into our inventory, and it's a different kind of wood. It's not a tree branch, it's hardwood, which will allow us to make different things within our DIY bench. Now we see if we hit another tree, it's going to chop down what looks like a different type of wood. We have our hardwood, and if we stand over this wood, it'll tell us this is softwood. Now we don't have room for it. Our pockets are already full, so we're going to drop it. We won't pick it up just yet, as I believe that softwood will probably be something that is more easy to get. And we'll check on the camp here, see if, oh, we don't want to hit that. So we see a butterfly here, maybe, we need to get rid of some of this stuff in our inventory right now so that we can figure out exactly. Oh, hi, Tommy. Oh, he's telling us that there might be a bottle on the beach. That's a message in a bottle. So we're gonna go ahead and just sell a bunch of the things that we got over here. Maybe some of the rocks and maybe some of the other miscellaneous items that seem very easy to get in the game, because we want to be able to clear up our inventory just a little bit. Actually, it seems to be a chest on our left side. Let's see if we're able to access this chest. Oh, a recycle box. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes. If you see anything you like, feel free to take it right home. If it gets full, we'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking out what you want. So it looks like a cardboard box is already in here. Maybe that's something that we can store items in. So let's go ahead, we'll sell something. I believe we can sell the bitterling, because we have already given a bitterling to the museum, if I remember correctly. So we'll sell the bitterling over to Timmy for 900 bells. I don't know if we did give this, but we're gonna sell it. 900 bells seems like a lot of bells to me at the moment. And we'll go back to the box, take the cardboard box, and examine it. What is this cardboard box? And where did it go? There it is. So let's head back to our camp, and maybe we can put down this cardboard box. Hopefully we can store some items in it that we want to give later to the museum, because I don't want to have to fish them up again, just in case they go away and don't come back for a while. Let's see. We can choose the cardboard box, place the item. Oh, there's no room for anything here. We'll go a little bit in front and try it again. Oh, I'm sorry. Cardboard box, place item. It doesn't look like there's anything we can really do with the cardboard box. It's just an item. So unfortunate for us, the cardboard box is not somewhere where we can store items. We may just end up having to sell some of these things. Oops, I didn't mean to pick up the bed there. So let's throw down the camping cot again. Oh man, I just keep on picking it up. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's go back outside. It looks like we have one free inventory spot. Hopefully the message on the beach is still there in the bottle. I do see, ooh, you don't want to swing at nothing. Throw out a shoulder. I do see a couple things on the beach that we're picking up. A couple of different shells. However, I'm not yet seeing this bottle. He could have been talking about the bottle on the beach that we already found, and his dialogue may have just been behind. Or possibly there could be another beach that we don't know about yet because we have not been able to bridge the gap between the islands. So we'll keep running. Let's see if we can find another fish, get some more DIY models. This guy looks like he's pretty big. I'll throw the line right in front of him. He sees it immediately. Oh, and we're gonna catch him. Oh, that's not a fish. It's an old tire. Oh, it could be repurposed. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. And I wonder if that is gonna show up in our DIY recipes. It looks like we can make a tire toy from the old tire. So let's head back to Tom, see what we can do with this tire. Ah, Swoley, hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? Well, actually, it's funny you ask, because I didn't mean to talk to you, Tom. What we meant to do was to go over to this workbench. Alright, let's craft something. And it looks like we can make this tire toy. We'll craft it, craft the tire toy. Smack it a little bit with our hammer again. And I made a tire toy. All right, looks like we're all done for now. We'll head back, and I'm sure we could put the tire toy somewhere near our current camp. I'll sprint over to my other camp right now. And I think this looks like a good spot for the tire toy, maybe right in front of my camp here. We'll see if this has enough room. And we do have enough room. I'm not sure what to do with the tire toy, but oh, we can sit on it. And we can rotate on the tire toy. And then we can jump off of it. All right, so that's pretty cool. Let's try to catch this fish over here. Oh, throw the line right in front of it. Perfect throw. And then we'll catch this one, no problem. Looks like it's another loach. Unfortunately, we keep on filling up our inventory. So we'll go back. Obviously, we will sell one of these. What's up, Timmy? I would like to sell you something. All right, take my loach. $400 for the loach. All right, sold and sold. So let's see if we can sell anything else to you. Now, there's a lot of pears on the island, so I think we can sell the pears for now. Some pears. You can offer me 1,000 bells, so you give us 100 bells for each one of the pears. We'll take that real quick, open up some room in our inventory, and then check out what Timmy might be selling. So right now, he has some furniture for sale. He has a lawn chair and an outdoor generator. He also has some flimsy fishing rods, a slingshot, which is very appealing right now. The slingshot's appealing because it can knock down the gifts that are floating. So we have a flimsy axe recipe, a flimsy watering can recipe, a DIY for beginners, and a slingshot recipe. So let's get the slingshot recipe because we don't have one of these already. So 300 bells is not bad for that. And I don't know if we have the DIY for beginners, so we will use this. 480 bells, we'll buy that as well. So time to send the recipes from DIY beginners to your phone. Looks like we're getting some new recipes here. And we're done. I hope you enjoy the DIY even more now with our new recipes. So we'll check our phone. Looks like we got some new DIY recipes. Now we got a hay bed, which is pretty cool. It's a 2x1 and we use a bunch of weeds for it. So we have 51, it only uses 20. And it looks like we actually unlocked a bunch of things. We unlocked an ocarina, a wooden block toy, old-fashioned wash tub, a stone stool, and a frying pan. So that might be good for maybe, who knows, maybe we can fry up some fish or eat something. But we need some iron nuggets for that. We need some stones for the stone stool, and we need some softwood for the old-fashioned wash tub. It looks like we also completed something possibly for the Nook Miles, so let's go to angling for perfection. We did complete that. So learning how to fish is an essential skill, and this was the 10 fish that we needed to catch. We completed this. Got the keywords accomplished, lad and lass, 300 miles added. And then the DIY tools. If your tools break, just make some more. And to take away the sting, you'll earn Nook Miles based on the number of tools you craft. So that's 5 out of 5 tools we crafted. Creative enthusiast, 300 more miles. And now we unlock the DIY furniture, which I can only assume is crafting furniture. And then the rough hewn. Island development on Nook Inc. is Nook Inc.'s goal. Let me start that again. Island development is Nook Inc.'s goal. We need a lot of materials to make that happen. So we're giving away Nook Miles based on how much wood you've chopped from trees. We just had to chop 20 wood from trees and we can collect more more Nook Miles. Trash fishing is also another one. So I'm guessing that fishing up those tires is going to count as fishing up trash. We are 1 out of 3 on that. And it looks like first time buyer is also an accomplishment that we just got. You won't get miles every time you buy something on the island, but your first time is special. So enjoy these miles courtesy of Nook Inc. Let's claim these miles. 300 more, a full-fledged consumer. Bell ringer, spending your bells on the island helps revitalize the local economy. One moment, please. All right, so let's head back outside. And see what's going on out here. Now, we head down to the beach. Got a couple more shells. Some sand dollars. Looks like another sand dollar. And what do you know? Another sand dollar. I guess we can keep on picking up some of this wood and just doing various other tasks within the island. So let's see, we can go and pick up some of this softwood. Oh, I'm sorry, my pockets are actually full. Let's drop it again. What do we have in our pockets right now? Oh, we have the slingshot, so we have to go and learn this. It looks like we learned a DIY recipe for a slingshot. We'll run around a little bit more. We can pick up this softwood now, finally. as I keep on hitting the wrong buttons. And we'll chop down some more wood. It looks like this tree is tapped. We got a bit more hardwood. We got a bit more softwood. And we'll go. It looks like we're full. Maybe it won't let us actually pick up more than one softwood at the same time. There needs to be some sort of system in which we can store things. I'm pretty sure maybe we're missing something, or maybe we just don't know about it. But I wonder if we can put items into the store box in here. So let's check the store box, and no, unfortunately we can't put anything in there. We can only take stuff. Alright, so let's check, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to head out of there. We'll go back into the tent, and we actually want to sell a couple things just to clear up our inventory a little bit more. So we're gonna talk to Timmy, and I want to sell. All right, let's give Timmy our sand dollars because there seems to be an abundance of these on the beach. Some sand dollars, sure. How about if I give you 720 bells? I'll take it. All right, how can I help you? And I want to sell some more. Looks like there's a lot of giant clams as well on the beach, so I think we can get rid of some of these, and we can also get rid of some pears. Looks like we can sell more than one thing at the same time, which is nice. Is there anything else that we want to sell? Maybe we should sell the... let's sell our picnic shirt. I don't see any use for it right now. I hope there's no use in the future, but we'll find out together. So, he's gonna run the numbers for us. And you can buy it for 5,040 bells. Sold, sold, and sold. We're up to 8,280 bells. And now we have some more inventory space so that we can continue to do things within the island. And we'll run over and we can chop some more wood down. We'll pick up that hardwood, we'll pick up the softwood and some more softwood. And it looks like the softwood is actually stacking for us this time. Oh, there we go. That's why. We actually got some wood, some softwood and some hardwood. That's the reason that it wasn't stacking before. So we'll keep on picking up this wood. It's going to give us a Nook Mile. Oh, swing and a miss. It'll give us a Nook Mile achievement when we chopping up this wood. So let's pick it up. Continue chopping. Seems that each one of these will give us 3 wood. It would be surprised if you don't start getting more wood, the more... the better axe you build or you craft. Just 3 more wood. We'll pick these up. Uh-oh, looks like our axe finally broke. Alright, faithful flimsy axe is gone. Okay, well let's bring up our Nook Miles. I think we have completed one of these. Yep, rough hewn. There we go. Chop 20 wood from trees, 300 specific producer, and we're almost at the 5,000 miles that we need to pay back Tom. Go ahead, be shellfish. So this one is for collecting different types of shells. We have got 11 total shells. So shell grabbing, shell fan, 300 more miles brings us to 4650. And unfortunately, looks like we won't be able to hit the 5,000 just yet. But we did get some more recipes. So there's our slingshot recipe. He requires 5 hardwood. The watering can requires 5 softwood. So what do you think we want to build here? We can build a birdhouse. Wooden toy blocks. A wash tub. So I think we're going to go and build a wash tub real quick. Especially with coronavirus going around, you can never be too clean. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry, Jet. All right, let's craft something. So we're going to select the old-fashioned wash tub. Let's craft it. Let's do it. There we go. Now we made an old-fashioned wash tub, and let's keep crafting. I think we might want to make... What do you think? I think that we should probably craft the slingshot. Maybe we can get some cool gifts flying in the air. Alright, I made a slingshot. All done for now. So we're gonna go and place this this old-fashioned bathtub or wash tub over by our camp. We place it a little bit upriver, open up our inventory, and where did it go? Oh, it's in the top right. Old-fashioned wash tub. Let's place it. There it is. I wonder if we could use it right away. Oh, I accidentally picked it up. We'll place it down again. I don't think we can do anything with it just yet. Alright, what do we have going on now? Ah, our slingshot. Maybe we can find a present or a gift flying around. Or maybe we'll do that on the next episode. Again, I don't see anything on the beach. No fish around the airport. There's a big butterfly that I want to go catch though. Oh, we got it. Yes, I caught a tiger butterfly. I've earned my stripes. Awesome, so we caught the tiger butterfly, and that is a beautiful butterfly. Uh-oh. Can we catch a second? We caught a second tiger butterfly. Which is nice, because we can actually go and sell... And another moth or... Oh, another moth or... Oh, we can't catch it. Alright, we got... there we go. Yes, I caught a common butterfly. Oh, that's just a normal butterfly. Run. All right, let's see if there's anything going on at the community board. Nope, no posts, no announcements. We'll head back, clear some of this inventory out. Welcome, welcome. You can help me today by selling some items. And we'll offer you one of our tiger butterflies. Confirm. And let's go see if we might be able to plant something yet. So for the tiger butterfly, they're going to offer me 240 bells. Of course, we'll take it. And let's get out of here. One thing that I'm really interested in doing is planting one of these cherry trees and seeing exactly what it's going to do for us. So maybe if we head over here, we can choose the cherries. Grab one. What happens if we grab one? Oh, it just splits our inventory. Oops. We'll drop it, pick it back up, so that it goes into the stack again. So it does let us plant the red tulips. Let's see, maybe we can make a little garden now. So let's plant something. To the left of our camp, let's plant some red tulips. We'll pick up some weeds and, you know, just de-weed this area a little bit. Make room for our red tulips. We'll plant them again. We'll plant some more. It's gonna look very pretty over here. And our last red tulip bag we'll plant. Make a little bit more inventory space for ourselves. Ooh, we have striped socks on. Wait a second, we removed our shirt. I guess it's hot out here, so we can run around in a white beer. Alright, so some more fish over here. I'm not really sure what we do with our umbrella. So one thing that we're going to have to learn how to do is grab a shovel and start crafting different types of things. I know that we can craft different types of things by completing quests and completing missions for different people on the island. However, we are still waiting for our museum to be built. And unfortunately, Tom won't let us give anything over to him. Anybody home? Oh, still nobody home, it looks like. Alright, Sprocket, what are you up to? Hey, we meet again. What's the latest? Isn't that the hat I gave you? It looks great. It really shows off your head muscle. Wait, what? My head muscle? What do you mean, my head muscle? I'm not sure if that was a compliment or not. What else can we do around here? Let's grab our fishing rod. This guy looks like he's a big fish. Oh, a little too far ahead. Let's try that again. All we need him to do is turn a little bit. Unfortunately, he missed our fishing rod. We'll try one more time. There we go. Oh, I don't think he saw it still. We're gonna have to try one more time. Alright, we're gonna get this big fish, and I think that it is, yep, it's another black bass. The most metal fish of them all. Ah, here's a perfect opportunity for us to use our slingshot. Alright, so what you're gonna wanna do here when you get the slingshot is... Oops. I think we messed up. What you're gonna wanna do here when you get the slingshot is... You're gonna hit A, and clearly you're gonna have to, oh, we just, oh no, there's some bees. That was bad. Oh no. Uh-oh, I think we're gonna pass out. Uh-oh, oh no, our eye is swollen shut. He got stung by wasps. Oh, and I think the package disappeared. The present is gone. Oh no, here it is. So we can line up here, hit A. We're gonna miss it by a little bit. We'll go to the left. We're still gonna miss it by a little. And you just gotta line it up until finally. Until finally. This is very difficult. There we go, until finally you get the gift. Nope, we didn't want to do that. So let's get the present from the ground. It'll go into our inventory, of course, that we can open it again. So let's open it up. What do we have? Basketball shorts. So, you know, why not? Let's wear them. Our guy looks very upset with his eye right now, but we have our striped socks on, our basketball shorts on, got our denim pants in our inventory. And we might be able to just throw our denim pants back on because I'm more of a denim pants guy than a basketball shorts guy. But I think we might be able to get some things out of our inventory by doing this. We can show it off. I'm sorry, not show it off. That'll just show everybody our black bass. What we want to do is click on the black bass, click on place item, and figure out, actually we can go by the beach. I think the beach might be a good place to display some of our fish. So there's nothing really going on down here. We can place the item and we'll just have some of these fish that we can place items and show off for anybody who wants to visit our island. Now the reason that we're displaying these is just because we want to place item. Oh, no room. So the reason that we're displaying these is just because we want to be able to save them but not have them take up some inventory space. We can always pick them up later. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. So let's place an item. And one more. Tiger butterfly, place item. All right. And our phone is going off. It looks like we got some Nook miles done. Ah, exterior decorator. You can display furniture outside, right? Well, here's a little incentive for you to show off what you got. You'll earn Nook miles based on the number of furniture items you set up outside. So we did 10 total. Outdoor loving decorating friend brings our total to 49.50. And it looks like we're gonna be 50 miles short of being able to pay off our debt. Now, of course, our Critterpedia needs to be refreshed a little bit. We have our common butterfly, our tiger butterfly, and those look to be our only new critters. So let's head back to this side. We'll check them out. It's a March butterfly as well as the common butterfly, which is also a March butterfly. So now we can go and pick up this little honeycomb right here. I'm not sure exactly what you can do with it. It's a wasp net. It seems like we can only drop it. We might be able to sell it. Who knows? I feel like there's probably a few things you can do with it. A cool note is that if you ever need branches, you can always shake the trees to get some. You just need to be careful for the wasp nest that is going to or could potentially fall out from it. Alright guys, this is going to do it for me for today. This is going to be our day one playthrough. We did miss the introduction, but there are several tutorials out based on our introductions already. So make sure you check out those tutorials, check out some of the other videos. We're going to try to do 1 hour video every day of our life here on KEKW Island. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I look forward to sharing with you all of our progress. If you want to watch the stream, we will be streaming some of this tonight, which would be 3/20/2020. For anybody interested, twitch.tv/Swoley. And if anybody has any questions or anything like that, please just put them in the comments below, or come to chat tonight and we can just talk while we play some games. So this is me checking out for now, and I will catch you guys on the next episode for episode 2 of A Day in the Life of KEKW.